We have a Miele dishwasher that is displaying the fault code F79. We have changed the circulation pump and that has not corrected the fault. All the wiring appears to be in good condition. We have changed the two 817 Opto coupler chips on the control board nearest socket ST3 and the problem still remains the same. We really do not want to change the control board.
Can you guesstimate how old your Miele is? And just to clarify, what's the exact model?
The dishwasher is a Miele G2552 SCi and it was purchased in 2008. The SN, 4079,622,556.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes. I have do so far.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I have good electronics and electrical experience. I was able to change the circulation pump and the Opto coupler chips myself without any problem. I would like to rectify the fault myself.
Good morning, my name is I have been working with appliances like this for over 15 years. I am really sorry you are having this problem with the dishwasher. As you seem to already be aware, fault code F79 is a communication fault between the circulation motor frequency converter and control module. In other words, there are three main areas you will find the fault: the circulation pump, the control board, PCB, the wiring between the components. If you have already replaced the pump with a brand new one, then I would say it is safe to eliminate this. Before you do though, just triple check you have fitted the pump in the correct position and have not mixed up any of the cables. Even the most capable and experienced engineer sometimes makes an easy mistake like that. Second, double check all the wires. Are there any wires that have black burn marks on them? Are any of the wires crushed or strained? Check all the connections to the board and pump. Look inside the connection that they have not corroded. The plastic protector may look okay, but the terminal inside may have corroded, which may be your issue. Finally, your last option really is the control board. Check that there are again no burn marks on the board. This is an easy sign that there's a fault with the board. If you do find a mark on the board or a component that is burned out, then you know for sure this is the problem. You could attempt to replace the component yourself on the board, but this can be very difficult to do. However, if you see a problem on the board and you have to replace it anyway, it may be worth a shot. I'm sorry that I have not given you any better news, as it looks like your problem is with the board. I know that it is very difficult to determine exactly which component to change when you have this kind of problem. I would have tried to replace the pump first, as it is an easy option. However, it does sound like the PCB is what you actually need to replace. Please let me know if you spot anything else while you read through these points. I will be happy to answer any additional questions that you have. I have opened up an option for you to rate my response to you. This is the only way that I can improve, and also the only way I get compensated for my time. Otherwise, anything you have paid will only go to the website. Warm regards, Elliot.
I have rechecked the installation, location and positioning of the circulation pump. All the wiring appears to be in good condition. I have also changed the two 817 Opto coupler, photocoupler, chips on the control board nearest socket ST3 and the problem still remains the same. We really do not want to change the control board. What else can I try or test? We have already paid £24 to JustAnswer via my PayPal account. I would prefer to have all notes on the chat, then I can refer back to them. Hello?
Hi, occasionally there is a fault with a fuse in the electronic system. Check thoroughly the boards and also the connections in line with the pump and circuit board. There may be an external fuse that you can check. I will research your model to see if I can find an exact location, but this may take a while. In the meantime, you may be able to see one easily. Please let me know if you see anything while I research. Warm regards, Elliot.
I have no problem in working at component level. I couldn't see a fuse on the board or on or near the pump. Apart from that, I have replaced the pump with a new one and the same error code is being displayed.
Hi, thank you for your response. Can we go back a couple of steps? With the error that occurs, does it happen at the end of a cycle? Or does it come up immediately without doing anything? Have you had a chance to look at the flow switch of the machine, and is there definitely water coming into the machine since you have replaced the pump? If the issue was the pump which you have replaced, the board may still be seeing that issue come up despite this having been resolved. You can also try resetting the board by holding the Start/Stop button down for 10 seconds while the power is on. It is worth a try at least to eliminate it. Elliot.
The error occurs at the start of the cycle. Switch on power to the machine and everything lights up and displays as normal. When I press the start button, you can hear water entering the machine, then stops, and then the F79 fault code come up. I can try holding the stop-start button down for 10 seconds. Not done that yet. I will try that now. I have just tried pressing and holding the stop/start button. As soon as I touch it, the fault code F79 is again displayed.
Okay, let me do a little further research. On some Miele machines there is a possibility to change some of the settings on the control board. It may be that if you delay the pump check on the board, then this may eliminate the problem. But I must warn you that many models can't do this. I'll get back to you as quick as possible. So I have been in contact with a Miele trained technician, and he informs me that the reprogramming is only possible using the Miele software. In other words, only a Miele technician is able to do this. But he thinks that this will not have an effect on the issue you are experiencing. He would have also followed the steps you and I have done already. The only thing that may be possible to check is the flow meter. This will have a small board on it. Check this board and the connections. This may show up a fault that can affect the pump status. It's the last possible thing worth checking. Unfortunately, if this does not show up any faults, then it looks like the only option is to replace the board. I'm really sorry for this, but on any appliance from dishwashers, washing machines, even boilers, the PCB is a common weak point. Please let me know if you have any news with the flow switch or any other things that you may have a question with inspecting it. Elliot.
Probably this will sound, but can you tell me the actual location of the flow meter? I realize that it must be underneath the machine and probably located near water pipes or hoses, but is it next to the outlet pump, the circulation pump, the flood float, etc.? Many thanks. Peter.
Hi Peter, the meter should be at the back as the water comes in. It will be before or after the circulation pump, not on the drain pump system. I have found 2 photos that should help you identify the part in question. It should look hopefully like one of these, https://images.na.ssl images amazon.com/images/i/415zvjd0qcl.jpg https://intellectrashop.de/web/intellectra_shop/images/article/1001621.jpg. Unfortunately, I can't find a specific manual with the parts exploded to guide you to the exact location for this model. Hope that the photos help. Let me know what you find. Elliot.
Okay, thank you. I think we have gone as far as we can with this. If there is anything else that comes to mind, I would be grateful if you could drop me a line. Many thanks. Positive feedback will be left for you.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.